Number 9 on the regular polygon homework. All right, so the first step that we would want to do is identify what shape this is. I can do 5 too. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. So this one, I already know is going to be a little bit ugly because the angles are not going to be a whole number. It's a heptagon. Yep. So I'm going to draw in my triangle right here, made up of the apothem, the radius, and half the side. Now, we don't really need the radius to solve this problem at all, but we do need that half a side because that's going to help us find P. That's going to help us find the perimeter because, of course, here's our area formula. So we need to find this. I'll go ahead and call it X. And in order to find that, it's not 30, 60, 90. Do not assume it is. It's not 45, 45, 90. So we do need to use trigonometry. To use trig, we have to have an angle. And to get that angle, we use our calculator. So we know that if we go all the way around, we kind of already did this today, there are 7 sides. I could draw 2 triangles per side. So I would have 14 triangles if I drew them all. I'm not going to. That would be messy. 360, because all the way around is 360. I'm going to divide it by double the number of sides. And I am going to get a decimal. It is going to be imperfect. Now, I can do math enter, and I can use the whole angle if I really wanted to. 180 over 7 degrees. If you don't like that, if that scares you, you can just use 25.7. Are we good? Y'all use 25.7. I'll use the fraction, and we'll see how far off our answers are. Okay, so we need to find X. We've got opposite and adjacent. That is the formula for tangent. I'm going to work over here if you don't mind. Tangent of the angle equals opposite over adjacent. If you're using the decimal as the angle, that is okay. X is in the numerator, so we're going to multiply 20 times tan of that angle. I get 9.63. 9.63. Okay, now this is where Miss Tanton likes you to not write it down. I like you to keep it in your calculator. 9.63, that long decimal, is half of a side. I'm going to double it, times 2. Now I have a whole side. Now I'm going to multiply it times 7. Now I have the perimeter. The perimeter is sitting in my calculator. And I know the formula is apothem times perimeter divided by 2. So I'm going to multiply by 20. That's my apothem. And then divide by 2. Could have just multiplied by 10. All right. I get 1,348.4. Do you get the same thing if you use the decimal for the angle? In number 5, where we have a square right there, I honestly very rarely use the regular polygon formula for a square. I very rarely use it because side squared to me is just so much easier. If we can find the side, then we can just square it and we know the area of the square. We can start right here. We know that this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle. Oh my goodness, and it's following the rules how it's supposed to. It doesn't do that very often. X, X, X root 2. So it's, of course, 7, 7, 7 root 2. I'm not assuming. I know that the side is 14. So then all I have to do is 14 squared to find my area. So that one was nice. The numbers were whole numbers, and we got to use our 45, 45, 90 rule.